This video is somewhat self-explanatory. We're going to be talking about the Suitland Civic Association and how you can become involved with the Civic Association in Suitland, Maryland. Suitland, Maryland is located, well, in the United States of America, not too far from the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., just for those of you around the world who may not know anything about Suitland. SuitlandCivicAssociation.org will give you information about Suitland, as you see at the top in the red. And you can see that it was approved and certified by the state of Maryland in 1950. So it's somewhat of an old community, but yet and still we are new and young and up and moving in the state of Maryland and the Prince George's County area. We're not going to get too much in detail with that, but you can see on the screen, it says, "Welcome to Suitland, a caring community." Now we're going to be talking about two communities. We're going to introduce you to two communities in this video, and this is a video, so you can stop it and browse it for whatever you want to do and information you want it. You don't have to go as fast as we're going to be going in making this presentation. This is an introduction to two communities, and welcome to the Suitland Civic Associations Incorporated, which it is a 501c3 incorporated organization. Civic Suitland Associations is a membership application can be obtained at Money Is My Plan B, which is also another video explaining and giving detailed information about the Suitland community. And also there's a possibility for you to become a member. And you'd really, if you're a resident of Suitland, Maryland, we do welcome you to join immediately. If you're outside of the Suitland area and you want to join the association to take on the privileges that the membership provide, then we hope for you to do that, because membership does have its privileges. Okay, so to obtain a membership, make sure you visit Money Is My Plan B and watch the video. Also complete the applications that you see there, which is a free application for you to become a part of this phenomenal that we are introducing now. Okay, Civic Suitland Associations, again, I'm going to say that again, was approved and certified by the state of Maryland in 1950. We are a 501c3 organization. At the top, just to give you some idea of what we're all about, we got the home, we got the about the association, Civic Association, and you can make a donation. Now, let me expound upon that a little. A donation for wherever you're going to make it is a tax deduction write-off for you. If you're in America, you make it a donation, because any donations that you make to a 501c3 is a tax write-off for you, and the monies that you're going to be donating will go and upbuild the communities that we're talking about. Okay, and this video is going to introduce you to another community that will help your community wherever you are. Okay, now, let's go also to upcoming events. It's got the portfolio and how to contact us here at the Civic Suitland Association. Okay, now let's move on. Here is another welcoming sign for Suitland. Okay, and at the bottom, this is the second community that we're introducing. This is the welcoming sign to Suitland, Maryland. You see, was established in 1867. The other community, the Hyperfund community that we're introducing to you, was established in 1914. So we're going to introduce you in detail about this in this video so you can get an understanding of what we're talking about in Suitland community as well as the Hyperfund community. And we introduce them both of them in this video. So you make sure you want to share this video with as many people as possible. And there's a reward in this process of sharing. Just like any other reward system, we have a reward system that rewards you for sharing all the information that we presented in this video. A reward system that really puts favorable. This is a dream. This is a dream you see, and this dream was opened up in year 2020, but and also in 2019. The town square at the Suitland Federal Center is a dream, and we're going to show you the part of that dream in a minute. And the Suitland Civic City Hall building in year 2030 is a dream, well, because we're just in 2021, but we anticipate on our dream to become the past by year 2020. So we're saying it's a dream. Now look on the one of the buildings, you see the City of Suitland MD.org. The City of Suitland MD.org is an application for you to become a member of the association. And you don't have to physically live in Suitland to become a member of the association, because membership has its privileges. Becoming a member of the association, the first community, you can be a part of that community regardless of where you are in the world. And also the second community, the Hyperfund community, is a global community. And when you become a part of either one of the communities, you're going to reap a reward for the process. We're going to all explain all of that as we go through this process, and make sure of the URLs that we show you. Make sure you visit each one. Make sure you visit the Town Square Federal, Suitland Federal Center. Make sure you visit that so you can see the dreams that we have. Now, the Federal Center, it makes up of federal agencies within the community. So we are not just a small community, because there's huge federal agencies located within our community. The new community, the Hyperfund community, is a global community. It's made up of all of the communities in the world, and we're going to give you that information in detail. So the city of Suitland, our new downtown look, is a dream. The town center that you see at the Suitland Federal Center is also a dream. But well, they said, let's bury the dreamer and see what happened to his dream, and his dream is still alive. We're talking about Joseph Brothers going to bury him, and his dream is still alive. So never destroy a dream. Here is another presentation. We're showing you Suitland Civic Association, and the Civic Association membership has its privileges. Membership has its privileges, is what you want you to see. And I also want to iterate the fact that it's a 501c3. Now, the SCA stands for Suitland Civic Association. Grant Committee Access is a way where you can see the other information about us. It'll lead you to the Facebook page for the community. So the community has a Facebook page that's giving you all kind of information, not necessarily about the community, but as the state of Maryland and the Prince George's County family as a whole. So you're going to make sure that you stop all of these slides that you see in this video and study the information so you can become familiar with the community or communities that we're introducing. The Civic Suitland membership application can be obtained at the city of SUITLANDMD.org. You go there and it's going to take you directly to the application. You can complete the application. The mailing address to return the application is on the application. The phone number that you want to contact the association is also on the application. So make sure that you go to the city of SUITLANDMD.org website, and then that's going to take you straight to the application so you can become a member of this growing community. And the community is global. And we're going to explain that in a minute, how it's global, because may be people within the community itself, and Suitland community, may not understand the global meaning that we have. But welcome to the website. It says on the screen here of the Suitland Civic Associations Incorporated. And when you go to the website that we gave you, original website, it's going to take you to Money is My Plan B. It's going to take you to the website that we are introducing. Okay, moving on. Here is the town square at Suitland Federal Center. Well, remember I told you it's a dream. Well, it's not in existence at the present time, but Prince George's County is the largest redevelopment project breaking ground. This is where they broke the ground, and to show you what the city would look like when it's complete. So we're talking about the city of SUITLANDMD.org. That's where you're going to get the application, and you complete the application specifically if you are living in the Suitland community. If you're living in the Suitland community, then complete the application. If you're not in this community, if you're outside of the community, please complete the application, because membership has its privileges. And if you're a member of the association in the Suitland area and you become a part of the second community that we're introducing, you'll see how much it means when it says membership has its privileges. Make sure to read the information at the bottom that the association is a nonprofit organization to serve as an information network providing residents with local activities, services, programs, and the county and the state resources. The association's aim to serve the community and adhere to the need of every family and resident within the Suitland community as an organization body of members that are advocate for Suitland residents. We also focus on addressing various communities concerns such as infrastructure issues, crime prevention, education, and social issues with the local political officials. So make sure you get an understanding of what we're talking about. And this dream that you're looking at, and you actually can see the dream that the dreamers had when they put this project together, is the town square at Suitland Federal Center. Okay, now moving on. Here again is how we want you to contact us, and you can do that by just following the information on the screen. And the Suitland Civic Association membership form can be obtained, as we said earlier, at suitlandcivicassociation.org. You can also get it at City of Suitland MD.org. So you have two means that's giving you a synopsis of the way the application look at the top. But it's the one at the bottom, when you go to the City of Suitland MD.org, it's going to give you the whole application so you can see. Now, the Hyperfund and the SCA membership has a daily reward privilege. You have a daily reward privilege by being a member of both communities. You want to be a member of the Suitland Civic Association as a member if you specifically lives in the Suitland area. And if you're outside the Suitland area anywhere on the globe, you also can still be a member. And as a member, becoming a member of the Hyperfund community, you can benefit even more. And the videos that we're going to show you how the membership has its privileges for you to become a member of both communities. It doesn't cost anything for to have a membership, but membership has its privileges if you are a member of either one. Now, the City of Suitland, MD.org, is going to give it an application. The MoneyNetworkGames.com, the Money Network Games, that's another application. That application is going to give you access to the Hyperfund community. To become a member of the Hyperfund community, you want to visit the Money Network Games. Complete the application, which is just a free application. Complete the application, and you don't have to do it one time. But once you complete the application and get your membership ID, once you complete that, you're gonna have a membership ID, and you'll never lose that membership. So regardless of how long or where you are in the globe, your membership has its privileges by having that membership ID. That's the Hyperfund ID. Now, the association does not issue an ID, but your name and all the information that you're going to put it on the application will be dataized so that you can get that information on a digital form, okay? So even regardless of what way you go, contacting us is a means for you to become a member of both communities, and you don't want to not miss being a community of either one, because we're showing you the dream of the association, and also we're going to show you in just a minute what you will have by becoming a member of the Hyperfund community. So we're talking about two communities. Remember that, the Hyperfund and the SCA. SCA standing for the Suitland Civic Association. Free membership applications can be obtained at the City of Suitland MD.org and the Money Network Games. That's where you're going to obtain the applications. Make sure you complete the applications, and you won't be sorry, because as a member, we'll say it again, membership in both communities has a reward privilege. You're going to receive a daily reward from both systems, a daily reward. Moving on. Here is how the application will look, and this is the now lifestyle money page. Your lifestyle has a means so they can produce money, and these are just the fees to join the association. You do have to have a membership fee for the association. If you are a member in the Suitland area or outside of the Suitland area, you're going to pay a small membership fee to become a member of the Civic Association. But now, to become a member of the Hyperfund community, you don't have to have anything. Just join. Just join. Okay. So we're moving on. Again, we're just highlighting again this association and giving you an idea of how the membership looks within the association. And My Cashback Bank is a video. My Cashback Bank is a video explaining the Hyperfund community. I'm gonna say that real slow. My Cashback Bank is a video explaining the rewards in the Hyperfund community. The Hyperfund is a community of rewards, daily rewards. And once you get an understanding, and above all, get an understanding. Once you get an understanding of the rewards that's presented, then you will understand how membership does have its privilege by becoming a member. And then we just re-highlighting this to show you the dream. To keep the dream alive is to show it. The more you look at it, the faster it will come. As I always saying, if you put the picture on the refrigerator, it will come faster because that's where you go to get your food. Anyway, moving on. Here is a map of the Suitland Association Incorporated when it was incorporated back in 1867. Map looked nothing like this now, but just to show you the map and how close it is to the United States nation's capital, which is Washington, D.C. It's not that far away, but yet and still, it's right here among you, as close as you becoming a member. Wherever you are on the globe, you can become a member. And you becoming a member of a 501c3 organization, and membership in that organization has a privilege, a daily reward privilege that you're going to receive, and you're going to get that understanding when you watch the video at mycashbackbank.com. Okay. Now, here was a community. We are a community in Prince George's County, and this is a community program that goes on with the police in the county has a association with all the youth in the county to kind of prevent crime and keep a relationship with the police and the members of the community. Again, make sure you watch the video at mycashbackbank.com. Watch that so you know what kind of membership you're going to be joining, and the daily rewards that you're going to receive as a result of watching that membership. Now, I'm going to give you some additional information about having two or three more slides to go. But in conclusion of this, here is the Hyperfund membership application. This is exactly how it looks, and you're going to be assigned your identification number, which they call a username. And once you assign your username, no one else will ever have it anywhere on the globe. And it is a global process. But you become a member of this process. It's a free membership, but membership has its privileges, and the reward is a daily reward. And that information is highlighted at the video that you're going to see at mycashbackbank.com. Now, my lifestyle money page is another means to join the membership. It's going to give you another application of this. So we're giving you two applications URLs. Now Lifestyle Money page is this form of this application, and the other form of this same application you see at the moneynetworthgames.com is going to give you the same information. Now we're concluding this. Now here you want to get an understanding of the Hyperfund. Visit hyperfund.com and make sure that you get an education, because the education is at the top. The DeFi, that's at the top. The Hyperfund, all that information has drop downs, and you can just click on that information. Once you go to the hyperfund.com, you can't do it on this video, but you go to the hyperfund.com, and the Hyperfund becomes alive and explain to you in much more details than what the video is going to give you at mycashbackbank.com. The mycashbackbank.com is just a video explaining what you're going to do when you become a member of the Hyperfund community. So and also you also will be a member of the association community, because we also give you information about the community that the Hyperfund won't give you. And we're giving you information in the Hyperfund that won't give you about the community. If you understand what I'm saying, that's why we're inducing to you two communities. But visit hyperfund.com. And when you go to hyperfund.com, click on all the information above hyperfund.com. Now, you see in English, but you see the little dot beside English, it has a drop down. So if you in China, or you in Brazil, or if you in, doesn't really matter, in Canada, or if you're in Mexico, it doesn't matter where you are on the globe. You just click that little hyper beside it where it says English. You click that and your language drop down, and you're going to get the Hyperfund then in your language. It's going to give you, wherever you are on the globe, it's going to give you your information in your language. And then when you join, you're going to be assigned your number, and regardless of where you are, your reward starts from following the information that you're going to get at mycashbackbank.com. It's a video explaining how you're going to do. And once you decide you're going to join, go ahead and join and get the daily reward. Daily reward. And the reward is based up solely on you. It has nothing to do with anyone else except you. And your daily reward can be a small amount or a large amount. You decide on what you want your reward to be. Isn't that amazing? You're going to become a member of two communities, and both communities are going to give you a daily reward. Daily reward. Hyperfund, just visit mycashbackbank.com and you'll see. Now, let me conclude this. You'll see my picture. The person that's in mycashbackbank.com and I have a similar background. I have a couple master's degrees. I am an accountant, and I've worked now in my own company since self entrepreneur, they call themselves, but I don't call myself entrepreneur. I just run a business, and my business is an accounting business. And I want you to know my name is David. You'll see my picture there, and where I graduated from, which is the University of Arkansas. I graduated in 1963 to 1967, is the time I was in college, and then I went out and get graduate degrees and set for the CPA and things like that. You know, that's good trouble. My Cashback Bank video is going to explain to you what you're doing, and then you go to the Money Network Games and enroll. It is really just that simple. And welcome to both communities. Welcome to the Suitland Civic Association member as a member and membership, and welcome to the Hyperfund Family Network, the Hyperfund Community Family. Visit it at the Money Network Games. That's why I get tired tongue when I say that. Okay, now in conclusion of this, it's been with you for a while, but make sure you share this video. Share this with many people possible. If you share it with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 people, it really doesn't matter. The bigger your reward. If it's ever one person, you're going to get a reward. But if you share it with 100 people, your reward gets bigger. There's a blessing in giving. There's more blessed to give than it is to receive. And all you're doing here is just giving another person something that you have. And by you giving it away, you're going to get more back. Because I didn't say that. It's in the Bible. It's more blessed to give than it is to receive. The more you give, the more you receive. So give this away. Just all you got to do is give it away. And your reward is going to come back more than what it was when you give it. I'm not going to continue to say that. Have a good day. This is in conclusion. My name is David. Bye bye.